Hey, it's Medium Jenny Lee. You're getting ready to watch a full Twitch stream. The only things that have been removed are the starting soon screen and the be right back screen when any breaks were taken. For your convenience, there are timestamps listed below, so if you got a reading that night, you can go back and watch your reading again. If you didn't get a reading that night, you might want to browse through the timestamps to see what kinds of things came through that night or what kinds of messages were received to see if there's any that you would like to view. And if you've never joined us over on Twitch, what are you waiting for? Come hang out and get a reading, or you can order personal readings from my website. You can also check out my Ko-fi memberships that offer different experiences monthly. I'm currently offering a mentorship program if you are interested in learning these techniques, mediumship or psychic abilities. I offer classes and events monthly through Eventbrite. Just recently released the Reflections Oracle deck based on my own artwork and messages received from Spirit over the course of the hundreds of medium readings that I have done. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you feel inclined. It is very much appreciated. And without further ado, here comes a Twitch stream from the past. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Hello. Hello, hello. Ooh, there we go. How are we doing this morning? It's Luce is here. TeaTimeTalk's UniquelyKarenPsychic. Hello. Good morning. Welcome in. Hey, hey. Linguizt. We get Linguizt in the morning now instead of in the afternoon. In the evening. It'll be strange. It'll be strange. Okay, so I'm doing a short stream today. Very short. I have one more spot for one more reading in the queue. There's 4. I'm only going to do 5. So somebody join. There you go. KikiKannon. Last spot for today. Thank you. Thank you, Luce. Okay. So we're going to turn that off. Okay. So anybody else that comes in that wanted a reading, they're going to have to use their channel points for an oracle card. I got the spiritual AF ones and the moonology and the spiral. I have so much stuff to do because we are moving. If you did not know, we are moving. And we are moving very soon. We will be packing up our moving truck on Monday, and we will be signing our papers for our new house on Tuesday, and then we will be moving into our new house. So there will not be a Wednesday stream next week because we will be unpacking and all of that. But we will be somehow, one way or another, we will be streaming the Witching Hours podcast on Thursday because we have a guest who couldn't reschedule because we had already asked her to reschedule once. Cheryl Costa will be on June 22nd at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the Witching Hours podcast to talk about UFO sightings, UAP sightings, and where they happen and how many times and all that stuff. So it should be really interesting. So join us for that. I'll be here Friday. Friday will be my last stream here. And then you won't see us again until Thursday when we do the Witching Hours. So that is that. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Yes, glad to have you. We were glad to have you, Uniquely Karen. You had my alarm set for 7:20, but I guess my body really wanted to come in at the very beginning of the stream. Maybe because somebody knew I was only going to do a short stream, Linguizt. Maybe that's why. We're doing well. We're just a little frazzled because we're moving. And that's a lot. It's a lot. Yes, you missed all the crazy alien stuff last night, Linguizt, but I hope you get to watch the VOD. You definitely need to watch the VOD. Yeah, that's why your body woke you up. We're only doing a short one today. Yes, so happy you made the stream. We're happy you're here. Thank you, Linguizt. Thank you, Tea Time. Thank you, Karen. Oh, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Leave a contribution in a little box. Thank you. Appreciate it. Need all them biddies for this move. Yes, more aliens. Chat is freaking out as always. Yes. Okay, so other news before we get started with our readings this morning. The next small group medium reading is going to be the beginning of July. Here's the link for it. It's an 8-person medium reading group that is just like a gallery style. So I read for the room, and then whoever it's for, we get messages. Usually, most of the time, everybody gets a reading. It's July 2nd, which is a Sunday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then my next class is going to be chakras and intuition exercises, which is, there's the link for that. And that's July 9th from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's also a Sunday. We're going to be learning how to check your chakras, kind of clear them, and then do some intuition exercises that are very fun. I think they're fun. They're fun. So those are my next 2 things happening at the beginning of July. People who took the Mediumship Basics and the Mediumship 2 class, there will be a Mediumship 3 class very soon. I'm hoping I can schedule that for mid-July, but I'll be making a little Discord chat with all the people that took the second one so we can get that information out when it comes. Thank you. Thank you. Best of luck with your move. Thank you. Thank you. I'm already afraid to buy any tickets. Luce, thank you for contributing to the poetry and art giveaway. Every class is so fun. Don't hesitate. Thank you, Linguizt. I signed up for a class this morning. Holy crap. It's been a long time since I took a class. But I saw that, okay, so for those of you who may or may not know, one of my medium teachers was Cindy Kaza, who is very renowned medium who does stuff on the Discovery Channel. She was on the Holzer Files, and she's going to be taking over the Dead Files very soon, which is crazy. And she does a lot of shock docs and stuff. She has a lot of different classes all the time. And Terra Mama actually just took one of them about connecting to your spirit guides. But she just came out with another one this morning, and it's an energy clearing class with a girl that was in my classes with me named Maria Shapley. She was in my classes with me when I took the first set of classes with her, with Cindy. So it's Cindy Kaza and Maria Shapley doing energy clearing, a medium's guide to energy clearing. Hi, John Bon Obi. Welcome. I was just talking about a class I'm getting ready to take, but I offer classes as well for psychic and medium stuff. So I'm excited. I just signed up for that at the end of July. All my PayPal money, all that ice cream money that Linguizt gives me, and all my coffee money went to paying for that class. So yay. I was excited. It's all going to something good here. The Dead Files is a TV show, and it was with a medium named Amy Allen, who always had like really negative stuff, but and a former detective, and they like worked in tandem, and then they would come together to like figure out what was going on with hauntings. So Amy Allen is leaving the show after a really long time, and Cindy's going to be taking her spot. So I'm interested to see how Cindy Kays is going to do it, because Amy only saw like really negative stuff. And I know that it's a TV show, and I know that the TV show is like kind of spun that way, but I also know that Cindy isn't going to say things that aren't there. So I'll be really interested to see how the show changes with her on it. Good morning, GabbyTopaz. How are you? How are we doing? We're getting ready to start our readings, but unfortunately the queue is already closed. I'm only taking 5 readings today, and it filled up in the first like 3 seconds of me actually being on here. But I'll be on Friday again to do my regular reading night, and I don't think I'll have to shorten that one. Yeah, how to manifest $1 million. Only useful if it's my $1 million. Yeah. How often do you change the channel point oracle cards? I usually change them every time, Gabby. Every stream I try to put out something different. I have a ton more oracle cards decks, but most of them have been packed up for the last month, so I only have a few out. So I'm so excited to get all of my other oracle card decks out again and like have them all. Oh no, did I accidentally do spirit cats? Oh no, I thought I clicked on the spiral oracle. I don't have the spirit cats. Hold on, let me fix it. I'm gonna have to fix it. I don't have spirit cats. Oh, I was supposed to click on the spiral oracle. Sorry, Gabby. I don't have the spirit cats. They're all packed up. But I have the spiral oracle, which is what I meant to actually put on there. So if you're okay, I will do the spiral oracle instead. Good morning, Keisha. How are you? Steve, the gay detective, is gay? Did I say he was gay? Who said he was gay? I don't think he's gay. Maybe he is. He doesn't seem like he is. Not that I'm assuming or anything. Ay. How you doing this morning, Keisha? You're gay and no fun at all, John. Good morning, Caitlin. How are you? Still putting your face on for work. Last night was awesome. We had crazy alien stuff. You should watch the VOD if you have a chance. Oh, you want to do the forest one? I don't have that one out today. We'll do one of these spiral ones. The spiral ones are good. You're doing well this morning. Good. I was going to redeem the singing bowl, but I forgot I redeemed all my channel points in the giveaway. Yes, moving next week. Okay, so let's do the spiral card for Gabby, even though she wanted the spirit cats, or really she wanted the sacred forest. I'm excited to get my spirit cats back out, though. Okay. Once we get moved. All right, let's take a look at the card that Gabby got from the spiral deck, not the spirit cats. Right. Here is your card, Gabby. It's Perceptions. This is a pretty card. So it's like a woman's face. There's like a, I don't know, almost looks like, reminds me of the nuclear sign. There's a lot of pretty stuff going on here. Let's read about it. I don't know if I've ever gotten this card before. I love when that happens. We get cards we've never gotten before. Perceptions. I am now at a point in my life where I'm able to consciously look at the different paths I may choose to travel. I can follow the same path by choice and continue to grow. I can change to another path and explore other mysteries. I can also deconstruct myself if I choose to. I can begin again. Today, I measure how much my old learnings limit or expand me. When I consciously observe the path I have taken, I can choose my next step with more certainty. I am exactly at the right point to review my values, principles, and interests. I stop for a moment and reflect on the lessons I have learned from my successes and failures. Thus, I find the clarity I was looking for. There are things to care for, and I go step by step. Broadening the view, reinvention. I stop, breathe slowly, and contemplate for a moment where I am. There is no need to change my essence to face new challenges and discover opportunities. Love is more than just a word. It is an attitude that springs up before everything around me. I give myself to the world because I belong to the world and the world is mine. Today, life brings the answers or the question that I need most. That's a pretty interesting card. So like understanding and seeing that there's more options, that there's choices, and that there's other things that we can choose, and exploring the mysteries. That we've been talking about that a lot. Exploring the mysteries. You have the power to choose what you want to explore. You have the power to choose what you want to explore. Very nice, Gabby. So unfortunately, guys, my queue closed really early. I have a lot of stuff to do. So if you're trying to get in the queue, let me look at the chat. Gabby, I hope that card was helpful for you. I liked it. So you got the perceptions card. Okay. Yes, we talked about making babies in the ASMR stream. I wanted to know how the aliens reproduce, but nobody asked that question. So then we started making fun of people making babies in the ASMR stream. Hi, Roly-Poly. How are you this morning? Yeah, it was pretty entertaining. Hi, Queen Alina. Long time no see. How you doing? Saw your message earlier and appreciate it. Makes so much sense. Oh, to Luce. Luce just redeemed the instant tarot reading. But you were in this, oh, I just realized my camera froze. You were in the queue. What did you want to do with that? Is it for you? It's a lot of channel points. I hope it's for you. All right, am I back? Oh, did I do the wrong one? There we go. Now I'm working. There's my face moving again. All right. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you redeem it for Rolly. Okay, so we're going to do an instant tarot reading for Roly-Poly. Thank you. Thank you, Luce. That was very sweet of you to do. We'll do that first, then we'll get to the queue. Okay. There are a lot of more options than you can possibly imagine. Absolutely, Linguizt. I stand by the meaning of the card. Yes. Thank you. The camera froze. I figured that out finally. It was interesting. I've been down a very bad path, but have been able to fix myself to get on a good one. Awesome, Gabby. Yes. And realizing that you can change the path you're on at any time, I think, is the perception of what that card was talking about. We can start making baby aliens. You can make alien babies in The Sims? What? Man, I haven't played The Sims in so long. I played the hell out of the original one, though. All right, so we're going to do a tarot card reading for Roly-Poly that Luce has gifted. And then we'll get started on the queue. Yes, being able to see other paths. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Hearting on The Sims. Heck yeah. I used to do a fun game with The Sims where I would just let them do what they wanted to do and see who lasted the longest. It was like Survivor or something. This is somehow not straight. Oh, I guess because it's up? I don't know. My daughter was messing with this camera, and now it's all jacked up. I keep telling her, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Okay, so far, Roly-Poly, you got the change card from the Osho Zen, which I didn't mean to do that one first. Too late now. Okay, so that's your card from the Osho Zen. Let's get one from the Rider-Waite. Does the instant tarot reading work if you're not McHugh? Yes, because it's a channel point thing, and it's a lot of channel points. So if you use it, you get it. Speaking of, if we ever have the Petrichor come back, they had paid to skip the line. They had paid to skip the line last week, but then when I finally got to them, they weren't here anymore. So if we ever see them come in again, Petrichor, they need a reading because they paid for one. I tried to give them a message, like a whisper, but then they don't allow whispers unless you're like friends or something. So I couldn't whisper them. Thank you very much, Karen. I very much appreciate that. If you haven't, if you haven't already redeemed another card, yeah. Now we need Medium Gently to play the Sims and make alien babies. The 10 of Wands. That guy's carrying too much shit. All right, we need one more card for Roly-Poly from the Akashic Tarot. You're getting ready to go on a field trip to a baseball game. Awesome. Well, I hope that we can do this reading before you have to leave. Redeem channel points for cards today. Queue is closed because Jenny has boxes to pack for a big move. Thank you, Keisha. Yes, join us on Friday night when we'll have the real deal. Today's just a short one. The Akashic Library. Ooh. Cool. Cool. I would let the kids do that to their Sims and then go in and fix it later. Luce is jealous about going to the baseball game. You're like a god watching and having a facepalm. Yes, with the Sims. Oh, goodness. You like the Akashic Tarot? It's your favorite deck now. You need to buy it. Yeah, I really like it. I mean, of course, it's very fitting for you because you took that Akashic class. I really like it when I do my past life readings. I feel like they're really helpful. Okay. All right, let's read these cards for Rolly so that she can go to her baseball game. So I usually do the Rider-Waite and then the Akashic Tarot, the Osho Zen and then the Akashic Tarot, but we got out of order here. But I'm sure it's for a reason. So we're going to read this card first. This is from the Osho Zen deck. It's Change, and it's a major arcana. It's number 10. So let's read that first. Change. It's like the wheel of time or whatever. That's not what it's called. I haven't drank my coffee yet. I don't know what the hell anything's called this morning. The symbol in this card is an enormous wheel representing time, fate, and karma. Galaxies spin around this constantly moving circle, and the 12 signs of the zodiac appear on its circumference. Just inside the circumference are the 8 trigrams of the I Ching, and even closer to the center are the 4 directions, each illuminated by the energy of lightning. The spinning triangle is at this moment pointed upward toward the divine, and the Chinese symbol of yin and yang, male and female, creative and receptive, lies at the center. It has often been said that the only unchanging thing in the world is change itself. Life is continuously changing, evolving, dying, and being reborn. All opposites play a part in this vast circular pattern. If you cling to the edge of the wheel, you can get dizzy. Move toward the center of the cyclone and relax, knowing that this too shall pass. Change. Change is always happening, that's for sure. I'm going to switcheroo, put my bracelet on my other hand. Oh, but I can't get it off. Ooh, man. The wheel? What is it called? The wheel. And the Rider-Waite. What the hell is it called? The Wheel of Fortune. That's what it is. See? It's the Wheel of Fortune from the Rider-Waite deck. That's what the change card is. Okay. Rolly, your next card is the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. You got 2 10s. Oh, that's weird. 10s are like the end of a cycle. The end of a cycle. 2 10s. Weird, weird. Okay, 10 of Wands. Be mindful. Oh, didn't you already get this damn card, Rolly? It's the same frickety frick message that you've been getting over and over and over again. Be mindful of taking on too many responsibilities, Rolly. It is perfectly reasonable to protect your energy and say no. You've gotten this card or something similar. I know that you've gotten this card the reading before last, and then you got this card, something similar to this, in the last reading. The 10 of Wands tells of the burdens of responsibility we carry, and it signals being completely overwhelmed by taking on too many tasks. We've gotten this one. So once again, you're still being reminded, because you probably haven't started mentally making the shift that you're really going to go through with this, of starting to tell people, no, I can't do all of that. Or else you would not keep getting this damn card. It just keeps coming up over and over again. Learning how to say no and having a little less responsibilities, because you take on too damn much. Okay. Let's read the last card, which is the Akashic Library from the Akashic Tarot. All right. It's number 2. So it's also a major arcana. Número 2. Here it is. All right. Inside a great library, candles cast a glow upon the books in the tall shelves. A sage sits thoughtfully with an open book on his table and a quill pen in hand. Sometimes this card can indicate writing. Oh, thank you for the follow, John. Very much appreciated.
I myself am strange and unusual.
A sage sits thoughtfully with an open book on his table and a quill pen in hand. Sometimes this card can indicate writing or publishing a book for you. But this card can symbolize a new initiation, an ability to manifest a new life in every way. You have moved deeper into the Akashic records to a higher self-awareness, which we've gotten some higher self readings for you not that long ago, so that's interesting. That came up. Further investigation may be required, but you now have a better understanding of your old motives and new purposes. Oh my God, I just lost the page. I was trying to turn it with one hand and it didn't work. It's also a time of heightened intuition as well as a greater self-creation. During this phase, all you have to do is add a little conscious effort to write your new records in the Akasha. To get started today, write one simple declaration about the future you wish to create and repeat it to yourself often. Then decide one thing you can do to make it happen and do it. Anything can happen now, the breadth of the landscape, before you rest solely on the scope of your imagination and your will to own it. I feel like this is, now that we have seen them all together, they all make a lot of sense. So, okay. So this card is talking about rewriting or writing your new Akashic record. So like making the conscious decision to realize that you can change you can change your path, which was kind of like the card that Gabby got, right? Like deciding, seeing that you have other options and seeing that you can change the path you're on and seeing that there are endless possibilities. Okay, so this is realizing that you can make your own destiny. You can change what you want to change. And this was talking about making a declaration of what it is that you want to change. And Spirit is saying one of the things that you still need to work on changing is not having too many responsibilities and making sure that you learn how to say no to people. But that's not the only things that I'm sure that you would like to change. So make a declaration of something that you would like to change. Write it down. Hold it in your heart. Manifest that shit. Because that's the things that you want. That was the change there. But remember, because Spirit keeps yelling it at you every time I give you a reading, that you need to stick up for yourself and put down some of these freaking wands. Because you do too much. There you go, Roly-Poly. Let's write down the cards that you got. So you got the change. Okay, change. 10 of Wands. And Akashic Library. That's lovely. Those are lovely cards. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to look at the chat now. I know that there was a lot of things happening. And I think somebody redeemed a card. Let me get myself straight here. And we will look at the chitty chat. Looking at that chat. Because you're a 10. Hell yeah, you're a 10. Roly-Poly. You know it. Yes, I do have coffee, Linguizt. I just haven't drank it yet. I have only drank, look, see, I've only drank like a quarter of it. That's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough for my brain to function this morning. Holy moly. Okay. Keisha said, OMG, Rolly, if that card doesn't tell you the message, Linguizt, about the reading. Oh, you're getting similar stuff. Linguizt was getting similar stuff. Is there a great difference in oracle card and tarot cards? Somebody might have answered that question already, but if they didn't, the tarot is usually always based on the traditional tarot cards, which is like the Rider-Waite ones, where there's the major arcana and then there's the different suits. And usually they're all structured around that type of setup, the tarot. But the oracle cards are really, they can be anything. They can be anything. And they can have any kind of design and structure and theme and, you know, like, so it's more open. I think that you can read them exactly the same way. Like you could probably do a tarot reading with an oracle deck, like, you know, like just same kind of placements and stuff. But it's just another like tool in your toolkit of ways that you can glean information from spirit or universe or whatever. Waiting for your next paycheck. Yeah. Oh, Linguizt, you got the library one. I was trying to remember who else got the library one. As Rafiki says, it's time. No coffee is panic stations. Yes. We ran out of coffee this week. I had to go throw clothes on early in the morning and run down to the pharmacy and get more coffee. It is panic times. An end of cycle, and you got the death card this morning. What? And yeah, you got that card before. Saying no to other people's energies. Oh, yeah, Luce, that might be it too. I always feel the need to help, but I don't help myself by taking it on. True. That's the burden of the empath, Roly-Poly. You'll know how and what to make the change by getting the readings. Oh, yeah, from Linguizt. One of my higher self readings was a snake. Yes. Yes, I remember, because that was one of the times the snake kept coming out. Not everyone needs your help. That's something I had to learn. Not everyone's going to accept your help either. That's something I had to learn. Strange and unusual. Bye, John. You've probably gone already, but I didn't get to say bye to you. But I said it now. She was literally waiting until her next paycheck to schedule something with you. Awesome. Good. Okay. Oh, MiseryPimp wanted to give RollyPolly a spiritual AF card. Thank you, MiseryPimp. You're so nice. Okay. Rolly, you're still here, right? MiseryPimp has gifted you a spiritual AF card for your part of your reading. So let's do that before you go to your... before you go on to your baseball game. Oh my god, half of the deck just decided to flip out, like literally. Okay. Wonderful reading, thank you, much needed as always. You're welcome, Rolly. Thank you, Luce, for redeeming all those channel points for your sister. Okay, let's find the card here. When it comes to coffee, I have a stash preparing for this zombie apocalypse. That's probably a really good idea, Karen. Really good. I need to take a lesson from you on that and just have a stash. Okay. Here is your card, Rolly, gifted to you from MiseryPimp. You are not your situation. Oh, I like this one. I don't know if we got this one yet. You are not your situation. One of the keys to becoming spiritual AF is to define who you are by something deeper inside yourself and further outside yourself than the world can touch. You are someone, even if you're not your financial situation, your job, your relationships, or even your body. Find out who that person is, and you'll be unfuckwithable. Hint, you'll probably have to do some soul searching. I love this card. Nabnia, hey! Oh, bling, we got the queue is closed. We're trying to do a short stream today. You are not your situation, Rolly. That was something I learned quite some time ago that it was very empowering. You are not your situation. We are not what we perceive ourselves to be if we are only thinking of ourselves in the physical. Because each one of us is an amazing, miraculous spark of the divine stuck in a fleshy human cage. So when you figure that out and you feel it and you know it, it's like miraculous. All right, MiseryPimp would like a spiritual oracle card. Or not a spiritual. Spiral. That says spiral. Spiral oracle card. You remember seeing a snake pop in one of my meditations, so I just chopped off its head so it went away. But Linguizt, snakes are really good when you're doing meditations because the snake is a symbol of the Kundalini, which is like your spiritual awakening. You just chopped your spiritual awakening's head off. Nabnia, how are you feeling? How are you doing? Are you healing? Are you getting better? Are you feeling better? All right, so MiseryPimp, here is your card from the Spiral Oracle deck. It's Consciousness. Somebody has gotten this card not too long ago, and it is a very cool card. I think it was during one of the coffee subscription Oracle card readings. Which, if you guys are not aware of that, I do for $5 a month over on Coffee. You can get 2 Oracle cards a month. It's like the cheapest, most wonderful thing you can possibly do for yourself. Okay, conscious. Here we go, MiseryPimp. I am face to face with myself. I am conscious about what is running through my... Oh, no. Am I? Am I conscious about what is running through my mind? Do I truly realize the words that are coming out of my mouth? Can I observe the character I have become and be at peace with my actions? There are shadows within me. I integrate and eliminate them day by day because there in that darkness is where the most sought after treasure is hidden. Those unconscious masks only damage me. My own shadow has caused me hard times, leaving my heart and mind blind to see the most beautiful things in life. I have been contaminated, and no one is responsible but me. It is time to come clean, empty, accept, and forgive myself. I understand that not only do I have my stories, but I embody them and have become them. Integrate. I accept. I take over. I take responsibility of my actions. I open up the darkness by incorporating it as it is. I leave behind the judgments about me. I am grateful for this opportunity, and I embrace what I choose to be now. Wow. There has been a stupid coffee link thing. It just says ... There has been a theme already today, people, with these cards. That's all about making choices, deciding and making choices. This card's about making the choice to forgive yourself, to integrate with your shadow, to do your shadow work, to be forgiving of your past self who doesn't know better, you know? That's like one of the most powerful things that I ever went through, was realizing that my past self doesn't know any damn better because I was younger and stupider, etc., etc. And being able to forgive yourself for your wrongdoings of the past, accept, forgive, let it go. So powerful. So MiseryPimp, I hope that card was helpful for you as well. Okay, and Nabnia has also redeemed a spiritual AF card, so we're going to do that. I'll shuffle while we're looking at the chitty chat. Okay. In Australia, snakes won't die until sunset, even if it's chopped in half. What the hell? What the hell goes on in Australia, Karen? What? Bye, Rolly. Have fun. You're probably gone already. Slow and steady. Very slow. Oh, Nabnia. I'm so sorry, honey. Rose Star, thank you for the follow.
I myself am strange and unusual.
Thank you so much for the follow. I feel like I've experienced the Kundalini. Oh, Kiki. I started having snake visions and meditations when I was really starting to get into all of this and doing my sitting in the power exercises. I was seeing snakes all the time. And I think it's definitely connected to the whole Kundalini experience. Where do we get the coffee and cards? I don't know where you can get the coffee, Gabby, wherever you find coffee. But the cards, we got cards. Also offer channeled readings. Yes, through the coffee, and you had an amazing experience. Yes, you have your medium reading tomorrow. Linguizt is doing my monthly medium, membership through coffee, and we have an appointment tomorrow to do her personal medium reading. Good. I'm glad it was helpful, MiseryPimp. Okay, Nabnia, I finally have a card for you. So let's read this card, and then I'll continue looking at the chat there. All right, so here comes Nabnia's spiritual AF card, and then I think we will be ready to start the Q readings. Rise above your fuckheadedness. Oh, Nabnia. What? Nabnia? I don't think this card's for you. Let's read it. We're all fuckheads in our own way. The trick to winning at life is developing the ability to identify our own flavor of fuckheadedness and then rise above it. What one little thing can you do different-ish or better-ish today? You beautiful fuckhead, you. Oh, Nabnia, I felt terrible calling you that, but it wasn't me. It was the card. But is true, for everybody, right? We all do something that we know we shouldn't do, or we all do things that we wish we didn't do, you know? Like, I know that I'm a stubborn ass person. I am very stubborn. And if I have, if there's something I don't want to do, I ain't going to do it, and you can't talk me into doing it. So that's my fuckheadedness right there. So yes, yours must be slow down and ask for help. There you go. You needed to hear that then. You needed to hear it, Nabnia. Because we want you to heal properly this time. All the way. All the way. Don't forget to smile today. Oh, thanks. We do a lot of smiling around here, Rose Star, but thank you for the reminder. Scary but true. Very powerful. Has changed your life completely. Oh, Linguizt. Okay. Is the coffee and card reading in the membership? Oh, I don't do coffee and card reading. That might be somebody else, Gabby. I don't know what that is. Graham. The queue is closed, my dear, but we're doing oracle cards. If you weren't able to get in the queue. Any bending or twisting is bad for your wound. Well, Nabnia, stop doing it. No bending or twisting. None. My stupid Play with Viewers bot has gone away again, and I made sure that I fixed it before we started streaming. They really need to fix this. Whoever makes the Play with Viewers bot needs to get their shit together. Get it together. Because your shit's not working, man. Your shit's not working. Okay. All right. Luce, you're the first person in the queue. Luce, do you want a medium reading or a tarot reading? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Luce. You had already put it in there. Because you probably could tell already. You knew. Psychically, you knew that the damn Play with Viewers bot thing wasn't going to work. Did I get the amethyst from Sedona Crystals? I don't know. Are you talking about this one? This is the one I have out on the camera. My parents got this one for me for Christmas, so I'm not really sure where this came from. I don't know. 'Twas a gift. The coffee is fake. For some reason, it won't let you see Play with Viewers on the mobile because the stupid Play with Viewers bot is a goddamn mess. Someone bought soap yesterday and I packaged it yourself without asking your kids. Nabnia, no bueno. You need to ask for help. That's why that card was coming out for you. Yes, yes. Has Graham not slept? They've been up all night or day or whatever time it is for you. Okay, Luce is going to get a medium reading. Hi, Tara Mama. Tara Mama, I just signed up for one of Cindy K's classes, the one that she put out this morning. I signed up for the energy clearing because it's being taught with one of the people that I took classes with. Maria Shapley is someone who was in my classes with Cindy, and now she's teaching a class with her. So I'm so excited. It's at the end of July because Tara Mama just took one of her classes, the Spirit Guide class. Okay, we need some stones for Luce. I haven't had this one out a lot lately because I had it in my necklace, but it's the lapis lazuli. Apparently it was missing being used because it just was yelling at me. And I think I want to use this one, which is the weird zebra one. Remember? It's called like pink orthoclase. People also call it zebra something, something, something. Those are kind of cool together. I like that combo. Yes, I'm excited to take it. I haven't taken a class in a long time. I think the last class I took was that workshop with Paul Jacobs, and that was probably like a year ago. So it's time for another class for me. Okay, Luce is going to do a medium reading. Let's do this. I always mess myself up with bracelets. I put a bracelet on this morning. I was like, oh, this will look nice with my red shirt. And then when I go to do the readings, I'm like, it's kind of in the way. I'll make do. I shall make do with the bracelet. All right. Medium reading for Luce. Except I don't like the way I'm holding these stones. I need to flip. And I need to crack my knuckles. Okay. Okay. Luce, before I ever even took my first breath, before I even went to ground and center myself, I heard the Pleiadians were jealous that they didn't get to come through yesterday. Shit. Okay. So, and then I went out anyway, and I was like, can I have a spirit for Luce? And Grandma Lucy's like, you know you're going to get the Pleiadians. You already know. Grandma Lucy is always there to like get the shit together, you know? She's going to get us straight and get us in the right direction. She's always ready to put in her little 2 cents. And it's always very much appreciated. Okay, so we're going to do the Pleiadians for Luce. Hey, Maggie. Good morning. How are you? Oh, Maggie, I closed the queue early today because I need to pack my house so we can move next week. Yeah, got to make sure stuff's in order. Alien time. Yep, Linguizt missed the aliens last night, but you won't miss the Pleiadians today. All right. I believe the phrase is good morning. Good morning. It has a nice ring to it. Good morning. How are you this morning? You all are a lovely group. Your energies are all entwined and similar in frequency. Which is what brings you together. And the act of coming together is most beautiful, is it not? To find others who are similar, to connect with others who can understand and to help and aid each other in your learning and growth is very beautiful indeed. Many of you, because you find yourself being so different than most, will tend to seclude yourself from time to time. But remember the beauty of kinship, of community, of understanding and acceptance. I can feel and see the rhythm of your frequency, and it is very peaceful and calm, like a wave. Loose your healing journey is making good strides. Remember your community when times are tougher and you want to isolate. We are amused by the little one with her stomping feet. She is determination. Luce, remember, your community will keep you in the wave of peace and calm. Thank you for allowing us to communicate this morning. We shall leave now. Have a lovely day. Goodbye. Oh, my child is so loud. Stomping, stomping, stomping. She is determination, that's for damn sure. Holy moly. Oh, okay. Coffee. Yes, it's moving weak. Moving weak, Maggie. I think it was Azoth. He felt a little different, but he was being goofy, so it makes me think it was him. Yeah, running around children. Never heard aliens before. Oh, Kiki, it was your first time. These are the Pleiadians. They've been coming through for Luce for quite a while. Theory is Luce was a Pleiadian in a past life at some point. Because they know her. And that's why they come for her. I thought it was a lovely message. And then I could feel and see the wave that they were talking about. Let me see if I can draw it. Okay. No, it's not that. Okay. All right. So this was what I saw in my mind. Not the scribbly one. Oh, you can't really see it. Can I put it up here? Hold on. Can you see it better here? Oh, yeah, you can see it better there. Not the scribbly one that I marked out, but that one. That was the wave that I saw. But it was like, I think in the camera it's putting it backwards. Maybe not. No, it's not backwards. Okay. So yeah, that was the wave that I saw that they were like connecting into. It was like a big hump at the beginning, and then it was like a littler hump, and then some smaller humps, and it definitely reminded me of a wave, and it was like peaceful, and it was like the frequency of our energies combined together. How beautiful. 3 badass bitches. It was really nice. With our energies combined, with our powers combined. That was fun. That was nice, real nice. Thanks, Luce, for getting a reading, bringing through our alien friends. It's TeaTimeTalk's turn. Tea time. Would you like a medium reading or a tarot reading? The queue, Terra Mama, I don't know if you know, the queue has been closed. I'm just trying to do a little short stream today because I got a lot of stuff to do. Tea time would like a medium reading. Now we got to get little rings to put our fists together. Yeah. By our powers combined. We are Team Weird. Okay. I want 2 green stones for you, Tea Time. And they're both green adventuring. I have a big green adventuring and a smaller green adventuring. And that's what wants to be used for you this morning. Oh, you were just seeing who is upcoming. Okay, Terra Mama. Got you. I got you. Yay, green. And your name is green today for me. I don't know if it's always green, but it's green right now. Okay, so just so everybody's aware of the way the list works, because I took the thing off, subs get a fast pass. So it's Tea Time's turn now. So like every other reading is for a sub. So Luce was a sub. Now we're doing Tea Time. So the next person in the queue that's a sub gets a reading, and which would be Linguizt. So the queue should actually be Tea Time, Linguizt, Karen, and then Kiki. Okay. Choices are hard. Yeah. All right. Medium reading for Tea Time. I do not like the way I'm holding these rocks either. All right. That feels better. I'm not sure if something weird is happening or if this is just a regular spirit. Let me try again. Okay, I'm going to pull this energy through, but something about her feels really different. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to start saying what I'm picking up on, and then we'll see where it goes from there. So it's definitely a female. She has a very strong presence, like, of power and authority. And the reason why it's making me feel so unusual is because there's something about her that makes me think deity, and not necessarily just someone who's like a loved one on the other side. But I'm not sure yet. So let's tap into her some more. Okay, she's definitely somebody. Like, not just a spirit, not just a loved one. Because she's like building herself up to show me that she is something bigger than that. Like, she's puffing her chest, basically, like an animal would when they're trying to, like, show you that they have power, you know? Okay, so I am not good with deities and stuff. I've only encountered one before, which it was Sekhmet, the Egyptian deity with the lion head. That's the only one I've ever encountered, so this might be number 2. So I have not the slightest idea who she might be or where she came from, but we're gonna see if we can figure it out. Ooh, she's like, her energy is so strong, and I feel like she would be physically larger than us. like when she manifests in a physical form, she shows up as being much larger than a normal human, because she's like completely filling me up. Like I feel like I'm gonna burst. Her energy is so big and powerful. She seems beautiful. She seems like she has some sort of like reddish, not red like orangey red, but like red like auburny red kind of hair. I kind of am seeing wings with her, but she's not an angel. This is not an angel. I feel like she's got many different names because she's been called many different things over time by many different peoples. And I feel like she was taken on by the Greeks and the Romans, but I also feel like there's a connection with her with like the Celts and like the British Isles, that she's been part of all three of those places, all three of those mythologies, but she's the same entity, that she's just been given different names. I don't know a lot about Bridget. I don't know if this would fit her, but I feel like I'm getting that. But I also feel like I'm getting like Athena. Like, I don't know if those two things are even connected. Do they have even similar mythologies? Yes. Let's figure this out. Mystery time. Saint Bridget was small. Okay. Athena in a meditation once. Yes. Tea time. I think that's who it is. It's frickin' Athena. But she's saying she was taken in and also like is somebody else by a different name in a different area. And I was seeing like the British Isles, but she's the same thing, just with different names. Holy moly. Okay. I'm going to scroll back and see, read the chat a little bit here. Your name's always green. Well, then that's fitting that I pulled green stones for you. Kiki's okay with whatever. Tea time, Linguizt, Karen, Kiki. Yes, thank you, Luce. I don't know what kind of reading you want. And then we're going to do the cat coin for you. Awesome. I love doing the cat coin. We'll get it out. It's going to be out there for Kiki. Okay. Sleuthin. Great goddess, what is your name? Luce is very good at mythology. 8:08 on the clock. Ooh, 8's infinity. 8 is infinity, and there's double 8s. I already have a gut feeling it's Athena. Oh, there you go, Luce. Hecate. I don't know Hecate. I don't even know if I'm saying that name right. Athena. Bridget is different, but Athena has a Celtic equivalent of Sulis. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Let's look it up. Sulis. Okay. She was the localized Celtic polytheism practice in Great Britain, a deity worshipped at the thermal spring of Bath, which is now Somerset. She was worshipped by the Roman British as Minerva, Sulis Minerva, whose votive objects and inscribed lead tablets suggest she was conceived of both nourishing, life-giving mother goddess and an effective agent of curses wished by her votaries. There's a picture of her that reminds me. There's a picture of a bronze head of her that reminds me of Athena. The cult at Bath. Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably it. Holy Jesus. Greens associated with Athena? Are you serious? I don't know Athena much, but I know I got her name in meditation. Jeez Louise, Tea Time Talks. I believe she's the guy that's working with me this summer. Wow. Saint Bridget was a patron saint of tiny tasks and small children. So yeah, Karen, that doesn't seem like her. I just knew I had seen depictions of Bridget with that hair color, so it was making me think that maybe it was her, but I didn't know anything about her, so yeah, that doesn't make any sense. But the other one that Lou said might be what it was that she was referring to. Holy shit! We got flippin' Athena. What the hell? What the hell? I'm going to put this other name in parentheses because she was saying she's also somebody for the Celts. Wow. Okay, Tea Time's in an ad. Let's just chill out for a minute while we let Tea Time get out of the ad. Owls are associated with Athena, which could be where you see the wings. I think I've seen a depiction of Athena with wings before. A statue of her. Have I? I don't know. Oh, yes, she's holding a bird. That's probably what it is. In all of her statues, she's holding a winged, well, it's not a bird. It's like it's an angel. She's holding the angel in her hand. Holy moly. Let's look at it together. Hold on. Look at that. I don't want that. Hold on. Open image in a new tab. Look. Look at. She's holding a flippin' angel in her hand. So that's where the wings are coming from. I knew, because I know this statue because I'm an artist. I was an art teacher. I went to art school. I know this statue because we learn about it in art history, and I've actually used it as an example when I teach figure drawing in my own art classes. And I knew that there was something on it that had wings, but she's holding a freaking angel in her hand. Which is like, she's showing me the bigness, the largeness of her, you know, which I know this statue. So that's why she's showing me how big she is, because she was trying to reference something that I know her from. And it's this statue, which is freaking huge. That statue is like massive. Wow. Yes, she's holding a full-on angel. Oh, go back so you can see with red hair. Was there one where she had red hair? Hold on. Some of them have her with dark hair. This one was kind of reddish, I guess. See, here's another statue of her. This one. Which has her holding the angel too. But this one is in the Parthenon, and it's not the original statue because that's been lost to time, but supposedly this is a replica of the statue that would have been there during the actual age of the Parthenon. The fourth one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, that one, she does have red hair. Yeah. Well, dang. And then there's your 5 foot tall. Dang. All right. Well, I have like I don't know. I feel like a fangirl or something. Now we have to go talk to her. I'm scared. I'm a little scared, tea time. I'm a little scared. I need another sip of coffee for courage. Okay. You're scared. I'm scared. We're all a little scared. Ah. I'm gonna go hide in my blankie. I'll hide in my blanket fort. Hello, knees duts. How are you this morning? You're not worthy of a goddess. Horse shit, tea time. Horse shit. Okay, we're gonna go talk to Athena, of all entities. Okay. All right. She said, "Oh, will you stop it?" I think she's talking to both of us, tea time. Oh, will you stop it? Okay. We will stop. We will be serious. We will take this message with gratitude. All right. Okay. All right, so she's talking about the divine feminine power. That women, like human women, many times don't realize the magnitude of their own divine power. The divine feminine is mighty, powerful. Oh, this was something I was just thinking about earlier, because women always get referred to as the receptive, and the men always get referred to as the creative, because it's like, you know, we won't go into it because everybody knows how babies are made, but the man gives the seed so that the woman can be receptive of it, so that the woman can create. But I was thinking about this earlier, because it's like we're the receptive, but in which we are the ones that create. Our bodies are the ones that hold it and make it. And without it, it wouldn't be possible. So she's referring to that in like a greater sense, not just about like, you know, reproduction and like making babies, but like we can receive the energy, but ultimately we have the power to create we have the power to create. And this is like in all things. And I feel like it's just going right back into the conversation we've been having all morning with everybody's readings about choices, making decisions, choosing to manifest, choosing the path that's best. And she's using the divine feminine as a way to like realize your own power of creation, of creating your own existence. that we all hold, not just women, not just feminine, because there's a wide, at this point in our time-space continuum, there's a wider range of people that feel different ways, you know, about themselves, and they don't even want to have a gender because it's, you know, there's so much horseshit associated with both of them. So she wants to remind us all, which is something I mentioned earlier, that we all have this power within us because we're all part of the divine. This is a very empowering, uplifting message from her because she is power. She is power. Like, that's all I could feel when I first pulled her in before we even knew who she was. And she's saying we all have it. We all have it within us because we're all divine. Wow. I got like tingles. Thank you, Athena. My second deity ever. We all have the power because we are all divine, and it's going right back into all those other messages. The power to choose and the power to create and the power to manifest. Holy moly. You're literally covered in a blanket. There you go, tea time. We're new BFFs. We're just going to go hide in our blanket for it with our coffee. We're all powerful, Karen. All of us. Only a goddess. Just today. Not these knees duts. We have had Great Spirit, which is basically the male version of like our divine mother that comes through. So basically it's kind of like God, but I hate using that word. But Great Spirit comes through, and that's male. And we had our male alien come through earlier for Luce. As one that works with two, it's a blessing, nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, that's right, Luce. That's right. Your blessing. Yes, this was wild. Now I know I'm being watched and guided by Athena. Correct. She's here to help you. You must have a connection with her, probably through many lives. Maybe you were one of those cult of Bath people that was hanging out with her. You should look into that and see if it resonates for you or not. Calling on her in this thermal springs of somewhere in England. Or maybe you were a Roman or a Greek. Who knows? Yeah. Even in the bathroom. Linguizt. You're intimidated but happy. Like, holy shit. My whole head is tingly right now. Fun fact is that Athena was a devout virgin and she chose not to marry. Well, isn't that interesting? Because she was talking about basically like we can create as divine feminine. Yes, with no man. How interesting that she was pretty much saying that. You never been to England? Maybe in a past life, maybe. Yep, alien babies. I don't think the slime aliens that we talked to last night needed to procreate in that way either. Well, dang, tea time. Thanks for that reading. That was awesome. Wow, Athena, holy crap. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, that's right. We have to, it was, the things messed up. So it's Linguist's turn now. Linguist, it's your turn. And then we're going to be doing Uniquely Karen. So I'll just go ahead and take Linguist out of the QEQ there. If the stupid play with viewers bot will actually work. There we go. So Linguist and then Karen. We've got it straight now. And then Kiki. Linguist, I'm sure you want a medium rating, right? Athena is also associated with a snake, which we were talking about all stream today. Holy crap. Wow. Luce, thanks for looking all that up or just pulling it out of your knowledge bank and sharing it with us. This is like super cool to learn all of these things about deities, because that is not my forte. So it's a good thing you're here, because I don't know nothing about no deities. Ain't my thing. You have a snake guide? Holy crap, tea time. Are you serious? Don't chop off a snake's head, Linguist. Yes. You're gonna have to go back and find it, and heal it back together. Go on a search for that snake's head you chopped off. It was all there, but since I'm at work, I had to verify. Yeah, mine's all over the place. I got you. Yes. Okay, we're going to do a medium reading for Linguist. So we need some rocky rocks. Oh, Linguist, your snail rock is back. I'm so glad I bought this when we went on our trip to West Virginia, because this is like Linguist's rock. The snails. I can't remember what it's called. It starts with a T. Turkionite, or no, that's not it. All my stuff's packed up, so I can't look it up. But it's ancient fossilized snail bits. And Linguist gets this one all the time. And I also would like to use the carnelian. Yay. Can find it and sew it back on. Yes. I have a snake guide who will appear to me in dreams, and every time I get a bit scared because snakes, but I know it's just your guide. Yes. Yes. Don't be scared of the snakes. Fixie, fixie. It's not tourmaline and it's not ammonite. I have this one. This is the ammonite that I have. This one is something else. It's I can't remember. I can see it in my mind, but I can't pronounce it without actually reading it. But anyway, now you're gonna make me look it up. Okay, hold on. Snail rock that starts with a T. It's like T-U-R something something. That's not working. Okay. It's giving me rock and roll stuff. Fossil snail rock that starts with a T. Turritella. 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 There you go. Luce found it. Turritella. That's what it is. I won't remember that next time that we need to pull it out. Because I can't remember names like that to save my life. All right, let's do this medium reading for Linguist. I think this is the day of crazy today.
What in the world? This place is weird.
Oh my god. Tortillas? Tacos? Now you make me want some tacos, tea time. You hadn't heard of Turritella? Yeah, it's a really cool stone. It's like, it's little, it's beautiful. It's got all these crazy little circular bits in it because it's little tiny snails that are fossilized. It's really cool. Taco Wednesday. It might be Taco Wednesday today. I think, hello, Anime J. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. You come to Crazy Town, otherwise known as Team Weird. We've talked to aliens this morning and Athena, the goddess Athena, and now we're going on a different adventure. So Linguizt, my head is super tingly, and I hate to say where we're going because I don't want to be like, I don't want to say it and then it'll be wrong. But we're definitely going somewhere to get somebody, and it's going to be weird. Bye, Maggie. We're always happy when you're here, Maggie. Thanks for coming in. I hope you have a good day. Okay. Oh my God. I don't know yet, Luce. It could be. I'm gonna amp up the stuff here. Give me some of these Tesla wires that Michael the Mystic has sent us. I haven't seen Michael the Mystic lately. Where has he been at? Where has he been? He hasn't come to visit in a while. I wonder if he's okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Linguizt. Up and out. I am Ra. We are transmitting this morning to you the energies that are being sent out from this configuration of spirits, mind, body, spirit, is of a high frequency, and we know we will be welcomed There are many questions you have, and we know that you seek answers, but we shall not scan for these questions as it is against our ethics of the law of confusion, the law of free will. So we choose to continue with messages that are similar to what you have been experiencing at this present time and space. Power is misguided with the terms of which you use, because there are distortions in this concept of power within your societies. Power shouldn't be over others, but from within to better yourself, to better others, to better those around you. Remember to uplift others with your power instead of holding them down. It is like the rungs of a ladder. Power powers distortion. Distortions of power make some feel that there is only one ladder with only one set of rungs and only one mind, body, spirit may climb that ladder at a time, while others must wait underneath or below. This is the distortion of power. But there are many other ways to use power that helps others become uplifted at the same time, instead of waiting below. We wish to remind you of this because there was much talk of power and there was much talk of choices. Use your choices to help lift all. This is the best way to ensure you all, as a planetary species, will continue your ascent into the higher densities. We hope this has been helpful to you all, and we thank you for asking us to communicate. We shall depart with light and love. Bah. What the hell are you guys doing to me today? Pleiadians, Ra, Athena. I don't know what's going on. Hi, Jing. How are you? I'm having to do a short stream today, my love. I won't be on next Wednesday because we're moving, but maybe the next Wednesday we'll be together and you can get another reading. But I'll be on Friday night too. I just know you're not usually around then. We've been connecting on the Wednesday stream, but I'll be moving next week. Woo! Coffee got real hot there at the end. Okay, let me try to finish this last sip. Yikes. There we go. I did it and it didn't burn my face. Didn't burn my mouth. Okay. I just thought about connecting to Ra when you were all talking about working with deities. And I was like, I definitely want to work with Ra. 2 for 2. Luce is 2 for 2. Your heart is melting. Goosebumps. Yikes. Now I need to figure out what exactly it's related to. I felt like because Athena came through and was like, power, 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 power. You are power. You have the power. Ra was like, hold on a second. If you're going to be talking about power, let's talk about it in the right way. Because Athena's like, isn't she like the goddess of war? Like, we're going to go do this shit. And we don't necessarily care what happens. And Ra's like, no. Just make sure you're doing the power the right way. Because we want to make sure our planet is as a whole is moving up in a positive direction. So make sure you're helping other people with your power and not just stepping on people, because that's what we've been doing as a society, especially in America for the last forever. Like that's our culture in America is people lie, cheat, and steal to get what they want in life. They don't care who they hurt. They don't care who they step on. And they just try to get to the top as fast as they possibly can. Okay, Luce, thank you for your help. I'm glad the Pleiadians came through for you today. And Ra's like, in order to really, truly use your power correctly, you have to be able to help uplift the other people as you are also climbing. And not just climbing to the top and then spitting on everybody when you get there. That's what it meant to me. That's what it felt like. It's like Ra's trying to connect all the dots for us with all of the things we've been talking about today to like help have like a little more clarity about like what we need to be doing in order to achieve our next level of moving up, ascending and all that stuff, So use your power to help others, is what Ra said. Whew. Okay. Ah. Okay. That's like some powerful energy that takes a lot to harness. They don't blend with me. So this was something I wanted to talk about that I've started to realize now that we've been doing all these channelings. Linguizt, I see you wanted the singing bowl. I think that's a great idea. So there's like two different kinds of channeling for me. One is where they actually come down and they physically blend with my energy. Like their energy blends with my energy. And then I can see them I can kind of feel them. We get like this really deep connection where I'm feeling their emotions and they're feeling my emotions, which is what happens with the Pleiadians. It's what happened with those rock people. It's what happened last night with the slime peoples. It's what happens when I talk to a spirit on the other side. I'm blending with their energy. Like they're coming into my energetic field and we're blending together, right? So that's like the normal. But some of these channeled things are not blending. They are just receiving information. Like I am a radio antenna and they're broadcasting directly into me. That's what Ra does. And that's what those weird ones did last time, where it was like the humanoids that wanted to just kind of like, it was CMC called it the teenage alien prank call. Where they were like, hello? Oh, this is working. Like that's what that one was. Where it's just like, I'm like the satellite dish and I'm receiving the information. And then my brain is like figuring out how to relay the information that it's getting. Like people call it a download, like you're getting a download of information. That's what those were. Two different things. Very different. The blending and the download. Two different things. Oh man. Yes, there is a balance. A balance between the good and the bad, the negative and the positive. What a fun stream. It is, Kiki. Makes sense. I couldn't understand what I've been doing with power that would make people think they need to wait to uplift their energies. Oh, Linguizt, there you go. Makes a lot more sense. Don't want to do that. Yes. Well, I think they were talking to everybody, Linguizt, because Athena's like, power. And Ra's like, wait a second. People that are listening to this need to know. You got enough channel points for the singing bowl. Sweet. Kicked in for the day. Better than any coffee. Oh, good. Yay. Yeah. Hello? Hi, Frosty. She's an alien, I see now. Yeah, dominate. GiantoftheFrost, thank you for contributing to the Poetry Night giveaway. Linguizt has redeemed the singing bowl, which I think is a great idea because I feel like I need to recollect myself after having Pleiadians, Ra, and Athena. Let's do the singing bowl. I swear I'm more humble than just saying power out loud. Karen, it's your turn. Uniquely Karen. Would you like a medium reading or a tarot reading? Let's see if the Play with Viewers bot's actually working right now. Oh, it's deciding to work right now. Thank you. Thank you, Play with Viewers bot, for actually doing your job. a general reading for tarot. Okay, gotcha. Let's do this. Let's do this. So, way I usually have been doing these tarot readings lately is I do the Rider-Waite first. So that's what we're going to do. Somehow earlier I messed it up, but it was probably meant to be when I did Rolly's reading, because I wasn't all the way functioning yet because we hadn't had enough coffee. Ooh, the 8 of Cups. I love the 8 of Cups. That might be one of my favorite cards in the Rider-Waite deck. The dude going off to find the next cup. He went through all these cups. He said they were fine cups, but I want something more. Using his intuition, because there's the moon. Probably listening to his own emotions, because there's the water. Ooh, you got the No Thingness card from the Osho Zen. This is also one of my favorite cards from this deck, because it sounds like it would be something terrible, because it's like, nothing. But really, it's a good card. It's your almost 2 a.m. and you're debating another cup of coffee. Well, just stay up long enough to get your reading, then you can go to sleep. All right, let's see what you get from the Akashic Tarot. Ooh, this one comes out so much. I think I have gotten this card more than any other card in this deck. It's the 8 of Roses, which is community, which is what we've been talking about so much today. Community. Holy moly. Okay. So let's start with the 8 of Cups. That is not the 8 of Cups. That is the Pentacles. That's the Wands. Where's the damn cups? Okay, here they are. 8 of Cups. Never settle for good enough. The best option awaits you when you seek it. We have been talking about options and choices and paths all day long for almost 2 hours now. This is the same message that everybody's been getting all day long. You can choose. You can make your own destiny. This dude is turning away from all the stuff he's already experienced because he realized it is not exactly what he wanted. It's not his truth. He's going off to search for the next thing. The 8 of Cups is a reminder that you don't have to settle if you sense that there is something missing in your life. You don't need to know exactly what you're missing, though you must be willing to follow your heart and your instincts toward a more meaningful existence. In order to make that journey, you will need to release things that once brought you happiness, including people, behaviors, objects, and places. Man, Karen, I needed to hear this card this morning. Hi, lady. How are you? I just realized, lady, that your name is Lady Athena. Holy shit. I never realized that before because the 3 was completely throwing me off. Lady Athena, we channeled Athena just a little while ago. You're going to have to go back and watch the VOD when the stream's over with, because holy shit, we channeled Athena. Like Athena, the goddess Athena came through for Tea Time Talks. It was crazy. It was freaking crazy. And I just realized that's what your name is. Oh my God. Yeah, seriously. I've only had one deity come through before. Sekhmet came through before. And today we had Athena. It was nuts. Okay, let's get back to this 8 of Cups here.
It says, live people ignore the
Thank you for the follow.
I
Leper
myself am
Amadori.
strange and unusual.
Welcome in to the crazy town. You have jumped into Team Weird. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, so this card is a great reminder for me too, Karen, because I just finished my last full year of being a teacher, and I had gotten this card around the time I was making the decision to not be a teacher anymore. And it was like really profound for me because of that sentence right there. You will need to release things that once brought you happiness, people, behaviors, objects, and places. Being a teacher used to Make me super happy. It's okay, lady. I had to close the queue really early today because I have a lot of stuff to do. Because we're moving. So I'm going to miss next Wednesday's stream. But I'll be on Friday night, and then we'll be on next Thursday for the witching hours. And there was a grief in that, Karen. There was a grief in that for me. Like, I felt like I was grieving the loss of my profession because I had spent so much time and effort becoming that thing. I spent so long becoming a teacher, and then I did it for a short period of time, and I realized that it wasn't the cup I wanted. That wasn't the thing that I wanted anymore. And it was a sad grieving because I was like, how can I have spent all this time working on this thing to get to this place? And now that I'm here, it's not what I want. Like, it was tough. It was really a tough thing. But so I think I needed to hear this card again myself. Let's finish what it says. This may feel distressing in the moment. Yes, it did. Don't let that flash of sadness trap you in the situation longer than you need to be. The inner call to action awaits you. Yes. Yes. It makes sense. You're working out the how this week. Yes. Okay. So this is your next card, which I think goes really well with that one. This is the 5 of the major arcana from the Osho Zen. And it's the most metal card of all cards because it's nothing. No. It's no-thingness. And you'll see how it gets wrapped up into this reading here. I know what you mean. I've walked away from a career in the past. Yeah. It's like, man, that wasn't my cup. I thought it was. It was for a little while, but it's not my cup anymore. Being in the gap can be disorienting and even scary. Nothing to hold on to, no sense of direction, not even a hint of what choices and possibilities might lie ahead. There you go. Those choices and possibilities coming up again. But it was just this state of pure potential that existed before the universe was created. All you can do now is to relax into the nothingness. Fall into this silence between the words. Watch this gap between the outgoing and the incoming breath. Treasure each empty moment of the experience. Something sacred is about to be born. The last sentence of this card reading is like the most powerful one. Speaking of power, something sacred is about to be born. By walking away from those 8 cups of stuff you've already experienced and looking for something new, something better, something that's calling to you, is allowing something sacred to start to manifest for you. But there's a gap in between that time. You know, he's getting ready to walk off the card here into this little gappy gap where maybe some things won't happen for a little while because you're searching and you're changing and you're transforming and you're manifesting. All right, this is the last card. This is from the Akashic Tarot. It is the 8 of Roses. It's Sangha, which means community. So this might give some hints into where you're headed if you are changing stuff up. Okay. I need a bit of void rest at the moment. Excited to see what's on the other side of the gap. Yes. A chance to relax where there's nothing to necessarily do. There's nothing to necessarily fight for. Just allowing a rest and a break before you start your search into something new. Inside a room, people are seated around a table conversing with interest and energy. There are many icons from different groups and societies. A caduceus, I don't know if I said that right, a sunflower, a Tibetan bell, an Egyptian scarab, a dream catcher, and a Star of David are just a few. This card indicates that it's time to join or rejoin your group, your ashram, your tribe, or your sangha. Whatever you call it, it's a community that connects you with others of like-minded people and purpose, which is something that keeps coming up when all of our readings today are channeled stuff. They keep talking about how we are creating like this energy with our frequencies of this community of just sitting here today together on Twitch. Who knew? There are many communities in each person's life, and still more that return from the past. Oh, from past lives. For instance, you have your family, friends, and work associates, but you also have the people with whom you share many creative, cultural, or spiritual purposes. New friends can also be coming your way at this time. Be open to new connections. You will not only help find, oh goodness gracious, my brain was flipping those words around. You will not only find help with current directives, but you may also reawaken past life relationships, talents, and disciplines. It's time for a happy sharing of your discoveries. You live in a multicultural part of Melbourne, Australia. Ooh, another Aussie. We got quite a few Aussie friends now. We're excited to have you here. Seeking to consider a more rural life. Oh, maybe. There you go. There you go. Maybe that might be part of your seeking something new. I thought all of these cards were really great together. So there might be a seeking of a new location, a new way of being, a new job, etc., etc. In your seeking, there might be a time where there's a gap in between the outgoing and incoming. And don't think of it as something scary. Think of it as a restful space where you can start to create your new manifested journey, path. And then this card was absolutely wonderful. That part of this journey might be discovering people with like-minded, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to say influences, and then I tried to say, oh, thank you for the sub. Dave3 has gifted a sub to Uniquely Karen. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you, Dave. That was so nice of you. Influences was not the word I was trying to say. I wanted to say interests, like-minded interest. Communicating with people of like-minded interest might be part of discovering your new path and your new journey and your new things, your new cup. Nice. Okay, let's write down the cards you got. So 8 of cups, nothingness, no thingness, and the 8 of roses. Oh, I just realized you got 2 8s, Karen. 2 8s. You got the 8 of cups and the 8 of roses. Earlier, Linguizt had pointed out that it was 808 for her because she's on the West Coast. You got 8 8. 8 is infinity. 8 is the infinity symbol. Wow. Crazy. 2 8s. 2 8s and 2 8s. That's nuts. All right, Karen, I hope that... Oh, and it's 208. 28. It's freaking 28. You have 2 8s. And we talked about 2 8s earlier. There's your sign. There's your synchronicities. Something was right on about this reading. I hope that it was helpful for you, Karen. Okay. GiantoftheFrost has redeemed an instant tarot reading. So KikiKannon, hold your horses. We will be flipping this cat coin for you momentarily. GiantoftheFrost has asked for a tarot reading. So we're going to do a tarot reading for GiantoftheFrost. Let me make sure that I have gotten... Yes, there's no other redeemed things. You're very welcome, Karen. I hope that you are able to get some sleep soon. All right. Frosty. What does Frosty need to know today? Frosty, did you want something specific or did you want a general reading? before I continue to shuffle, because I didn't ask. General or specific? General. Okay. More room, more space, and less hectic. Yes. We're getting ready to do the opposite, Karen. We're moving from a rural area back to a populated suburban area. Okay. So Frosty, the first card that came out is the Page of Cups, but it came out in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. All right, let's get you a Osho Zen. Hello. How are you? Welcome in. Is it Josue? Josue Gamers? Did I say that right? I'm hoping I said it right. You are new. Welcome in. Now it's 9:09. How weird. All right, what does Frosty need to know? Oh, before I've finished saying it. Turning in. You got turning in. That's the 4 of water. Water's about emotions. Now we need an Akashic Tarot card. You can ask all you want. Yes, go for it. But if it's a reading type of question, I might not be able to answer. But if it's just a general question, I might be able to answer. Oh, my queue's closed, my dear. We just got this card. It's the War of Roses. Who just had this card? Was it CMC? Somebody just had this one. I can't remember who it was. I had to do a short stream today, Josue, because we're getting ready to move. And I have a lot of stuff to do. But I'm glad you're here. And hopefully, I'm on Friday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll have a longer stream. And on that one, we do a lottery readings, like Wheel of Names kind of thing. So you have a chance to win a reading on Fridays if you want to come back and join us then. All right, Frosty, let's start with this Page of Cups here. Cups were this way. Here he is. It's your everyday thing. 3:30 is part of almost every hour. That's awesome. For weeks and weeks and weeks, I was seeing the clock every time it was 22. You know, whatever hour it was, 22. And I always feel like when I see that, I know I'm on the right track. And when I stop seeing it, I'm like, am I still on the right track? Okay. So Frosty, the Page of Cups in the right way means the messenger of love brings good news to be open to new emotional experiences. But you got it in reverse. So let's see what it says. The reversed Page of Cups in your reading can point to feeling unable to fully express yourself. You may be taking life too seriously or not making time for joy, play, or being present in the moment. This card can also serve as a gentle confrontation that asks you to be more sensitive to others' feelings. Have you shown carelessness or immaturity recently, or realized that you're taking things too personally? So the things that I thought were jumping out for me for you were the being present in the moment and the taking things too personally. I felt like might be things, but there might be some other things in there that perhaps you were feeling as well. Let's read the turning in, which I feel like now that we've read that card, that these two go very well together. So like if you do feel like those were some things that you were experiencing, this is going to be the answer to that, because the cups are water and this is also water for the 4 of water. So emotions. Turning in. We don't get this card very often. The woman in this image has a faint smile on her face. In fact, she is just watching the antics of the mind, not judging, not trying to stop them, not identified, just watching, as if it were traffic on the road or ripples on the surface of a pond. Oh, that's interesting. The ripples on the surface of the pond. Because remember in our class the other day, that's what Boba Q kept seeing, was ripples in the pond. And then she kind of went on your trip with you when you went out to do sitting in the power exercise. And that's what this card reminded me of, was the sitting in the power exercise. Okay. And the antics of the mind are slightly amusing as it jumps up and down and twists this way and that, trying to get your attention and to seduce you into the game. To develop the knack of taking a distance from the mind is one of the greatest blessings. It is what meditation is all about, really. Not chanting a mantra or repeating an affirmation, but just watching as if the mind belongs to someone else. You are ready to take this distance now and to watch the show without getting caught up in the drama. Indulge yourself in the simple freedom of turning in whenever you can, and the knack of meditation will grow and deepen in you. We were just talking about this in the class the other day, about how you said that meditation was not something that you really did. And then you had this very powerful meditation exercise. You had a very powerful meditative experience in the sitting in the power exercise. And I felt like that was your key to unlocking meditation and this turning within. So if this card is saying, if the Page of Cups in reverse was saying that there is times when you're letting your emotions get the better of you, the turning in is saying that with a way that you can help yourself when those things occur is by using your newly found skills of meditating to just be aware of your thoughts and your emotions with no connection to them, like disconnecting your ego from the thoughts and the feelings so that you can just see them for what they are without getting tangled up in the drama. But there's one more card, and it's the War of the Roses. And I feel like I don't even need to read this one because I think it's going to say some things that are not going to be helpful. Because this deck, I really like this deck, but I see why Priestess of Wonderland kind of wanted to get rid of it, because it has like very specific things in the descriptions that are just kind of like, why would you even put that in there? So I know what this card is for you. Okay, so it's the Six of Roses. It's the War of the Roses. This is your own personal battle in your mind that is this. So this card was pointing out the things that happen when you get up in your head about things and it causes that drama within yourself, the game of the drama within yourself of overreacting to something or having a strong emotional reaction to something and then like reacting to it. That's what this card is. So it's like your two sides of yourself, because Frosty's a Gemini, if you didn't know this. And Geminis have two different sides, and they have a really hard time making choices, and they like to overthink things because it's all about air and communication for them. You know, like the thinking and the talking and the communicating. It's the air. It's the air sign. It's the part of their air. I just realized that I didn't record this one. Did I record last night's? Oh my God. Sorry, I got totally distracted there. Hello, Cody. I need to see if I recorded the last streams. I need to write that down. I don't know if I recorded last night's stream. And I just realized that I didn't record this one. Yes, I can download them. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to this reading so we can finish it up. Oh, Cody, my queue is closed, my dear. We're getting ready to do the last reading for the day. But I'm glad you're here and thanks for coming in. I will be back on Friday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to do more readings. So, Frosty. Okay. So if this War of the Roses card is your two sides that are constantly at war with each other, overthinking and having a hard time making a decision, they are at odds with each other, They are at a standoff with each other many times. Many times. That is very true. Just trying to decide what we're going to eat for dinner sometimes. It's like, is this standoff of horses on the battlefield? So the answer to the answer to the conflagration of overthinking, reactive, having reactions to your emotions, the playing the game of the drama is going to be resolved by this turning in card, which you just really learned how to do. You know, you just learned really how to meditate for the first time the other day. And you saw how powerful it could be. And I think that this would be really beneficial for you to continue. And it doesn't have to be some long drawn out meditation where you're like going within for like hours and hours at a time. Like it can be as simple as just taking a few minutes or doing it when you feel like you're getting worked up about something. You know, taking those deep breaths, closing your eyes, going within, watching what you're thinking without getting pulled into it. You know, that's what all these faces are back here. The faces of the different emotions that can get us heated or depressed or sad or whatever. And she's just watching them without reacting to that. So, Frosty, I hope that this reading was helpful. Let's write down the cards you got. So you have the Page of Cups in reverse. And then you had the Four of Water, which is turning in. And then you had the Six of Roses, which was the War of Roses. Okay. Awesome. All right. You're welcome, Cody. You're welcome. Right now, that makes a lot of sense because my twins are at war over this move. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So, there you go. When you're feeling at war over the move, stop, watch, and just be without reacting. Ooh, Ro Dave 3 has redeemed this place as weird.
What in the world? This place is weird.
This place is freaking weird. Thanks, Ro Dave, for redeeming that. I can watch it over and over and over again. So we are on to the last reading. Kiki, did you still want me to flip the cat card, or would you like something? Would you like a tarot or a medium? If you had time to make the choice, or we can still flip the cat coin. I'm going to look real quick and see the streams here. So the last stream I recorded was the 9th. What? Is that right? Oh, it's still loading. Oh my God. Let's put these in the right order here.
It says
list.
Live people ignore
Oh,
the strange
who gave me a
and
follow?
unusual.
Nikki. Thank you for
I
the
myself
follow,
am
Nikki.
Strange and unusual.
The 9th. What was the 9th? Friday. So I did forget to record last night's stream. Oh my God. Last night's stream was so crazy. And I forgot to record this stream. So I'm going to have to download 2 streams. And it takes forever for me to download. Holy moly. Okay. Kiki said, the cat gods decide. Got you. So here's our little kitty cat coin. If it lands on the one with the flowers, it's a tarot reading. And if it lands on the one with the moon, it's a medium reading. So let's see what Kiki's going to get. Kiki, you're getting a medium reading. It landed on the moon. The moon kitty. The moon kitty. Welcome in, Nikki, and thank you for the follow again. So Kiki's going to get a medium reading. All right. Let's see what rocks we're going to use for you. Tiger eye. My pretty tiger eye that's like a cubey shape. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. And what else? There's something hiding in here. What is it? Yes. The dogtooth amethyst. Look at that triangle. How did nature do that? Nature's not supposed to have right angles. But there it is. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay. Amethyst and a tiger eye. Let's see what's going to happen for Kiki. We've had nothing but crazy readings today. Will we have a normal reading at the end? Ain't no telling round here. We don't know. Could be whatever. Nope. Nobody knows. Okay. It has been eventful. All right. No, Kiki, you are not having you are not having a normal reading. You've been cleaning but lurking. Okay. So, we're doing a higher self reading. Have we done that for you before? Have you ever had a higher self reading? I don't think I've read for you all that many times, so I don't remember. Have you just had tarot readings before? You've never done a higher self one. Okay. So, last time I did do a medium reading for you. Okay, so a higher self reading is yes, I was thinking yes. Okay, so let's just define what a higher self is. You got Metatron, that's right. Oh my God, I forgot about that. So you haven't had a normal reading then. Because we had Metatron. And now we have a higher self reading. Okay, so your higher self is supposed to be a part of your soul, your energy that exists in a much higher plane, which I can verify that because I have visited said higher plane. And it is even higher up than where the angels reside. So it's kind of like the overseer of your life and your past lives, etc. It's like it exists in this higher plane so that it can kind of help guide you through your lives. And for the rest of it, I don't really know or understand how it works and nothing like that. All I know is that I've experienced many higher self readings at this point, and I know who my higher self is, and we get these readings quite often now. But how it works, the dynamics of it, or the mechanics of all of it, hell if I know. I don't know. I don't know. I just kind of feel like I started understanding even what a higher self was not that long ago. So it's still relatively new to us too, Kiki. So what happens for me when I do these higher self readings is I go up through the realm of where your loved one's spirits are, which is just like right here. It's like the first layer of the onion. And then I go up, which I don't know exactly where the angel realm is compared to that one, but they're pretty close because the angels are like an earthly messenger helpers for the earth. So there's like the angels are like right above them. And then I go through all this empty space, which I know it's not empty. It's probably things I'm just not supposed to see right now. And I go up, 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 up. And then they put me, whoever is doing this, helping us, they put me in this little lobby room that's empty. It usually has no doors, no windows. It's just like this white little space with walls and a ceiling and a floor. And I have to ask for your higher self. So when I get there, it's like spiritual megaphone. I'm looking for Kiki's higher self. And then somebody will appear. And they always appear different ways. Sometimes they come through a door. Sometimes they pop up through the floor. Sometimes they're just there. And they're always interesting. Oh my God! Thank you for the raid! Aposdeta! Welcome in, readers. Yeah, there's so much to learn. And I just barely know a tiny little bit of it, Kiki. Thank you for the raid, Aposdeta. And hello, raiders. Ain't nothing wrong with a tiny raid. I did a tiny raid last night in the Cosmic Unwind stream. He had like 30 people in there, and I showed up with my little 8. Highlight Seeker. We're going to do a quick little spiritual AF card for Aposdeta for bringing in her crew this morning. So let's give her a little card, and then we will continue with this higher self reading for Kiki. So what does Aposdeta need to hear this morning from these funny deck? Okay, I got one, but I can't get them back in the box. Okay, there we go. Here's your card. Stop saying yes to shit you hate. Hell yeah. We say yes to dumbass shit because we want to be cool, to caretake others, and because we think we need a reason to say no. The people we say no to may never understand why we needed to say no in order to be true to ourselves. We don't even have to know why. You don't even have to know why you said yes in the past. Don't get stuck in a process spiral about it. If you are not into it, just stop saying yes and move the fuck on. Stop saying yes to shit you hate. I was on the path of being a photographer for a very long time. And because I was on this path to be a photographer and it didn't really work out, and I changed my mind and I became an art teacher instead, and now I'm doing this, I still had this lingering photography career that had followed me here, right? And it's the spiritual AF cards. Let me get the box. So I kept having people ask me to photograph their weddings. And I hate photographing weddings. Not because I don't like being at the wedding and taking the pictures, because that's actually fun. Like, that's the fun part of it. What I hated about photographing weddings is because it's a lot of pressure. It's a long work day. And then it takes me like a month to edit all the pictures. And I did my last wedding this year, and I am never doing another one again. So that card was speaking to me too, because I was like, I am not saying yes to these anymore. This is the last one. The next person that asks me, I don't care if they're my best friend. I'm going to be like, nope, sorry, you're going to have to find somebody else. I don't do that anymore. Not doing it anymore. I'm done. So that was a good card for me too there, Aposdeta. Deborah Beatty, welcome in. Yes, those cards are super fun. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, we're going to go back to Kiki's higher self reading. This is the last reading of the day. And then I need to get my rear end in gear so that I can get to work and pack in this house, because we are moving. A week from today, we will be in our new house. Now it's 9:33. We have things in common for sure. Cool. Okay. So we're getting ready to go do a higher self reading. I hope that I explained it well enough to where you could understand what the hell we're doing. And you have 333 channel points. Oh my God, Linguizt. You got numbers flying out all over the place. All right, here we go. Okay, so I went up and up and up and up and past all the things that we talked about earlier, and I got to the higher self waiting room, which is very lit up today. And I don't know if it's because my eyes and my head were like looking up at my light up here, but it's like really bright. And then, so I asked for your higher self, and it was weird because I remember I said they always come in and differently. I don't know how to explain how your person just came into the room, but it was like I saw her before she got in there, but then she kind of like rolled into the room. These are always so amusing. She like rolled like across the floor, and then she like popped up. And there was something else weird, but I don't know if I can, I don't know if I saw it long enough to know what it was. So I'm just going to go back and see what's going on now. Yes, okay, I see it now. I don't know what the hell this is. She has fruit. But she's not like holding some fruit in her hand. She's not even holding like a basket of fruit. She has like, she has a garland of fruit around her neck like a feather boa. It's like hanging down on her with all these different fruits on it. Like I see a grapefruit and an apple and some grapes and like all kinds of fruit in different colors, and they're all like, it's beautiful, but it's just bizarre. It is so bizarre. Okay, so I feel like we need to feel into this fruit a little bit before we ask her for a message, because we don't just get shown weird shit for no reason. Like there's something about it. Okay. So she's coming in bearing fruit. She's coming to you completely covered in ready, ripe, beautiful fruit. So what does that mean to me? Is, oh man. To me, that would mean that something in your life right now is fruitful. Something is at the point where it's going to bear fruit. Something has gotten to the point where it's grown and it's fruitful and it's ready and ripe to pick. Like it's like there's a card in the Rider-Waite that's like that, where the guy's planted and he sowed and he's watched and it's grown and it's like ready to be harvested. Like that's what this reminds me of. Isn't that a Pentacles card, like the 10 of Pentacles or the 9 of Pentacles or something like that? We might have to find it in a minute, because that's what it's reminding me of. It's like you've put in the work, you've waited, and now it's ready to bear fruit. But let's see what she wants to say. That's just what I was getting from this fruit thing. Okay. She's saying, listen. Listen to what? Listen deeper and don't second guess. So it kind of feels like your higher self has been trying to give you some direction and give you some guidance and like perhaps push you in this direction of where something can be fruitful for you. But you're either not hearing it, or when you hear it, you're second guessing it. Like you're overthinking it. Like you're thinking, I don't know, either like, I don't know where that came from and I don't know whether I should listen to it, or you're not following your own intuition. Like when you feel a certain way about something, you second guessing it instead of just listening to it and following through and like being aware of your own intuition. Let's see if there's anything else she wants to say. She's also saying to look. So she said, listen and look. Look for the signs and synchronicities to help be the guide to whether your intuition is correct, and so that you don't overthink. So like signs and synchronicities are the crazy shit that just happened earlier for Karen with the numbers. Like she had 2 8s and we had just talked about 2 8s, and then it was 802 for her, or it was 208, which is 2 8s. And Linguizt has been talking about how she's constantly seeing 3s, and she's always seeing the clock when it's a 3-3, and she's been seeing the clock when it's the double numbers. Like everybody has different ways of seeing signs and synchronicities. Some people rely on numbers. Like I was saying, whenever I would see the hour with a 2-2, like I felt like I was on the right track. But it could be any other kind of stuff. It could be all kind. There's so many different signs and synchronicities that people experience. Like there was somebody the other day that said that they always see license plates that are their signs and synchronicities from their loved ones on the other side. Like they'll see a license plate that has like specific numbers on it that are specific to their loved ones on the other side. That's something that I've heard many times. License plates. Some people will get things will appear for them, like coins or feathers, stuff like that. So there's a ton. You might already have some that you're aware of, or you might not be aware of them at all. So she's saying, listen to your intuition, quit overthinking it or second guessing it, and watch for the synchronicities, because those are the things that are going to help you figure out. They're going to help you confirm and validate your intuition. Okay. Let's write it down. So you had fruit. The fruit garland. So I felt like going back to that, everything she said was about how to get to the point where your life is bearing all of this amazing fruit. In order to have all of this fruitfulness in your life, you need to listen to your intuition without second guessing, and look for the signs and synchronicities to let you know that you're on the right path. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, goodness. Didn't see this coming. Makes sense because I'm good at a lot of things, but I'm currently lost at what direction to take. Bye, Linguizt. Have a good nap. Thanks for being here. Remember how I kept on seeing joy everywhere on the street? It was one of the license plate road sign book. Yes, Linguizt saw joy everywhere. I do see a lot of signs for sure, but maybe I don't know how to read them. It's something to learn, and everybody's signs are different. And it's got to be something that it's going to be something that makes you feel it. Like you feel it in your body. Like this is it. Like a lot of times, if you're unsure about shit and you're trying to figure out stuff and you're second guessing, listen to your body. Bodies are a good indicator of when things are on the right track. Goodbye, Tea Time Talks. Have a good nap. For me, I'll get chills, I'll get goosebumps, or my head'll tingle. When something is like, yeah, this is it. My body will tell me. So that's another good thing to listen and watch and feel for. If you're unsure and you're uncertain and you're overthinking and you're second guessing, sometimes your body is the indicator. I'm not sure. I've been trying to figure it out for 2 years. You second guess a lot. Yes, bye Linguizt and Tea Time. Bye guys. Thanks for being here. Yes, don't forget to download the streams. Thank you, Tea Time. You feel so close to what I'm supposed to do, but been just kind of trying to figure it out. Well, Kiki, I think your higher self was coming through to give you a little nudge in the right direction. She's giving you a little nudge. Listen, look. And for me and many other people I know, the physical reaction to something is like the major, like, sirens going off. This is it. This is it. So I hope that was helpful. And now we're done with all the readings. Let's do our thank yous. GabbyTopaz, RollyPolly, MiseryPimp, Luce. Oh, thank you for the biddies, Kiki. You always give me such good biddies. I appreciate it. Luce and Tea Time Talks and Linguizt and Karen and Frosty and Kiki and all our new followers. We got a lot of new followers today. We got some new subs. We got some biddies and we got a raid. What a great stream this was. I appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget, I won't be here next Tuesday or Wednesday. We will be moving. But I will be here this Friday. Friday night reading night. And then the next time we're on will be next Thursday when we do the Witching Hours podcast in our new location. So, thank you all for watching. Let's go find somebody to raid. Who are we gonna raid? Who's on today? Practical Magic has 82 people. Holy moly. And she's in the tarot channel. She's still trying to push for partner. Maybe we should go help her out. We also have the gaming doc, which we have rated her before, and she's a lovely person. Luce suggested her, and she's absolutely lovely. We can go raid either one of those people, or if you have somebody else that you would like to raid, let me know. I'm trying to decide whether we should raid either one of them. Barney the Mystic is on too. He's only got one person in there. He's just chatting right now. Who should we raid? We might have to flip the coin. Or we could do a wheel of names. Might be a good meditation for it. Yes, there might be a meditation for it. Higher self smacks wholeheartedly. There's the sign. Yes. Who is the lovely person? The gaming doc is a lovely person. She's really cool. And she has some cool stories. Maybe we'll go raid her. I liked her very much. We raided her a couple weeks ago, I think. And she's great. All right, let's go raid her. Oh, I forgot to do raid again. Good Lord. Okay, I did that last night. So it's TH3 Gaming Doc. She's only got 6 people in there, so that's good. We're gonna go raid her. Let's. I'll see you guys Friday, maybe. If you see me Friday, I'll see you Friday. Have a great day.